Imagine that you are King Herod. You killed John the Baptist some time ago, and now you are hearing stories of a certain man who is a wonder worker. You hear rumors that John the Baptist has come back from the dead. How would you feel? I am sure you would feel very uncomfortable, but at the same time, eager to meet that person. This is what really happened to Herod. He had John the Baptist killed because John had told him the truth and was not willing to accept it. As followers of Jesus Christ, we are called to live our lives according to gospel values. If we were to really follow Jesus' teaching in our lives, it would make some people uncomfortable. And I know some have already experienced that. I am reminded of a teacher, a friend of mine, who died some years ago. When he was first transferred to a small school in the village, he began to devote all his talents and abilities to improving the students and the school. He gave tuition to students who were weak in certain subjects and helped to coach them in games. Very soon, other teachers in the school told him not to work overtime and to take things easy. The other teachers were very complacent, doing little for the students or for the school. So, when this new teacher came along, what he did began to prick their consciences, and they reacted by asking him to slow down and not to work too hard. However, this new teacher was not a person to take things lying down and was daring enough to continue doing what he really believed in. Eventually, the others, not so hard-working teachers, started doing more in order not to be criticized or outdone by this new teacher. My dear brothers and sisters, we have to continue doing what is right. We have always to stick on our Catholic values. If this can happen to a teacher trying to live out his ideals, so can it happen to us Christians when we come in contact with the people whom we meet day in and day out? Our very lives can change them and remind them of what they should or should not be doing. We are Christians. Our actions, our behaviors can bring many people to Christ. But at the same time, our actions or behaviors can take away people. So, ask yourself, how many people have you brought to Christ? And how many people have you taken away from Christ? Very often, we do not realize how our example can influence or challenge the lives of others, especially when our lives prick the conscience of those with whom we come into contact. It is not that we go out of our ways to prick their consciences, but by living our life according to the values of the gospel. We can be doing that to some people and help them gradually to change for the better. Are we just it is a question to ponder about. Are we just acting as Christians, or we are really living our life as Christians? The gospel reading today challenges us to make the values of the gospel part of our life, so that we will not seem just to be acting like Christians in our daily lives, but really living it. Most people just act like Christians, and they don't live according to the gospel.
Hello, OLPH. My name is Mary Lynn Januszewski, and I'm the Director of Finance and Operations at Our Lady of Perpetual Help Parish in Glenview, Illinois. And this message comes to you with heartfelt gratitude and thanks for your ongoing generosity and support of OLPH Parish. This overwhelming generosity allows us to continue to serve and to minister to the parish community in so many different ways. So thank you, OLPH, for all you do. You are much appreciated.